सो आप लोगों ने सेम क्वेश्चंस की प्रैक्टिस की है घर में, जो हम लोगों ने कल
Yes,
क्लास में किए थे? सो इससे एनी प्रॉब्लम, लाइक कोई ऐसा क्वेश्चन जिसको आपको प्रॉब्लम आ रही हो या समझ ना आ रहा हो?
no problem.
गुड, वेरी गुड. यस Daniel, did you practice?
Yes.
कोई प्रॉब्लम आ रही है किसी क्वेश्चन में? अच्छा, जो भी हमारा लेक्चर होता है आप कोशिश किया करें उसी दिन उसको प्रैक्टिस कर ले, और नेक्स्ट क्लास में कोई भी प्रॉब्लम हो तो उसको डिस्कस कर ले, ताकि आपकी प्रॉब्लम्स ज्यादा कठिन ना हो.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's start our meeting. Okay, the frequency of f kilohertz of a radio wave is inversely proportional to the wavelength lambda. So we have frequency which is inversely proportional to lambda, means f is equal to k by lambda. The frequency of a radio wave that has a wavelength of 3000 meters. So wavelength is 3000 meters and 100 kilohertz is the frequency. So what will be the value of k? This will be the value of k. So
300.
now find frequency of a radio wave that has wavelength of 500. So f is equal to 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros we have, and 500. So what we will get, 5 times 6 is 30, 600. So frequency would be 600 kilohertz. Okay. And for part 2, the wavelength of the radio wave, it has a frequency of 800 kilohertz. So we need to find the wavelength this time. So lambda is equal to 3. So we have 3000 divided by 8, that is 375. So lambda is 375 meters. Okay. So the time t hours needed to complete a job is inversely proportional to n, where n is the number of men employed for the job. So 3 men can complete the job in 8 hours. So k is equal to 24. Now number 1, find an equation connecting t and n. So this is the equation that connects t and n. So we need to modify that t is equal to 8 by n. Okay. Number 2, find the number of hours needed by 6 men to complete the job. So t is equal to 8 by 6. 2 times 4 is 8 and 3 is 6. Number 3, if the job is completed in 3 by 4 hours, how many men needs to complete the job? So we have n is equal to 8 divided by 3 by 4. 8 divided by 3 by 4 can be written as 8 times 4 by 3, 32 by 3. This exercise is done. There was one question left from above. Yes. 100 men working 8 hours a day can complete a job in 35 days. So the working is equal to men times hours times days. So when we multiply the number of men with the hours in the days, the total work can be calculated. So the total work will be equal to 100 men, 8 hours, 35 days. So 100 times 8 times 35 is equal to 28,000. So now we have how many men should be employed to finish the job in 25 days. Now for the other work, which is equal to 25 days and 10 hours, and we don't know how many men, so we will write m, so which is equal to 250 m. Now there we can equate them. 28,000 is equal to 250 m. So 28,000 divided by 250 is equal to M. So M is equal to 112 men. The number of men are 112. Okay. Okay, so now we are starting our new chapter, that is chapter number 3. Can you all hear me now? Am I audible? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, we need to learn a few basic things. What is a closed sentence? So what is a closed sentence? Closed sentence is something that is always true, is always true, or always false. And there is, for example, 5 plus 7, which is equal to 12. So this is a closed sentence because this is always true. Or 7 is not equal to 8, that is always false. So closed sentence is a sentence that is either always true or either always false. Now what is an open sentence? Obviously open sentence is opposite to the closed sentence, right? So open sentence is something that can be either true or false.
Ma'am, but when we were taking the class yesterday, the exercise 1C we were doing, the question number 7 and 8 were left.
So we actually you joined a bit late, so we have already completed those questions. So later you can check the recordings for them. They're very easy, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So open sentences can be either true or false. For example, 5 plus x is equal to 10. So this is an open sentence. Now, this open sentence, that if it is true or false, it depends upon the value of x. If x is like 5, if x is 5, then this sentence is true. If x is not 5, then it means this sentence is not true. So open sentence is something that can be either true or false, and it always depends upon the variable that we have. For example, this is an open sentence. This can be either true or false depending upon the value of 5. So the sentence in which that can be either true or false is called open sentence. The sentence which is always true or always false is called the closed sentence. Okay. Expression. Okay, expression is a mathematical phrase that consists of numbers and variables. Numbers, variables, and 4 operations combine together to form an expression. For example, 2x plus 3y, this is an expression. Now, what is an equation? If we have a sign of equality in the expression, then this forms an equation. For example, numbers, variables, 4 operations, and sign of equality. All these things combine together to form a equation. Now, what is inequality?
Ma'am,
Okay, inequality is a
inequality is when there is nothing equal.
very good. When two expressions are not equal, they are either less than or greater than or less than equal to or greater than equal to. So we have different kind of things. We have expressions that contains number, variables, and 4 operations, equations that contain the sign of equality, inequality that contains when the two expressions are not equal, either they are greater than, less than equal to, or greater than equal to. So these are the few things that we have discussed. Now we are going to start this chapter or this topic. Today's topic is about the sequences, number sequence. Number sequence and pattern. Okay, so what is the number sequence? Number sequence means when the numbers are written in any sequence, in any arrangement. Sequence means arrangement. If the numbers are written in any specific arrangement, it is called number sequence or number arrangement. For example, I have 3, 7, 11, 15, 19. So what is the sequence coming? 7 minus 3 is 4. 11 minus 7 is 4. 15 minus 11 is 4. 19 minus 15 is 4. So all of the numbers are coming with a difference of 4. So this is a number sequence with a difference of 4. Now if I have a number sequence 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. What is the sequence here? 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. Now
मैम
for
ऊपर
8 by
+2 नहीं होगा,
किधर
+4
Multiplied by 2.
multiplied by 2?
yes
2
ma'am.
multiplied by 2 equals
Yes,
to
yes,
4.
yes.
4
Here,
multiplied by
yes, one and the same thing. We can do 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 16 times 2 is 32. So it is either multiplied by 2, or we can say the ratio of numbers between any two number is same. We can also say that we are always multiplying by 2. We can also say the ratio is always coming same. It 4 by 2 is 2, 8 by 4 is 2, 16 by 8 is 2, 32 by 8, 16 is 2. So ratio of the two consecutive numbers is always coming constant. So in this case, the difference was constant. But in this case,
Ma'am, the sequence above, can we write it +4?
plus 4, yes. I'm just saying the difference between the two consecutive numbers is 4. 7 minus 3 is 4. 11 minus 7 is 4. Yes, you can also say if you add plus 4 to 3, you get 7. If you add plus 4 to 7, you get 11. So you can also say that you are adding 4 every time. Or you can also say that the difference between any two consecutive numbers is plus 4. So you can say, you can just define this sequence in two methods. Like if you add 4, you get a new number, right?
Yes,
And the
ma'am.
difference between the two consecutive number is 4.
-4.
Yes, -4. Difference between the two consecutive number is -4. Similarly, if you multiply 2, you get the next number. And the ratio of the two numbers, the division of the two numbers is constant, that is 2. So this is also called advanced addition and or subtraction. You can see this is a number sequence, but this is an advanced addition or subtraction. And this one is also called advanced multiplication or division. This one is also called arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic means the sequence which encounters the addition and subtraction. And this sequence is also called geometric sequence, which is the advanced form of multiplication and division. Okay, so the sequence which follows addition and subtraction are a list of numbers in which the terms are different, have the constant difference, or we can have a constant number to add to find a new number. That sequence is called arithmetic sequence. This is also called advanced addition or subtraction. The sequence in which the ratio is constant is called geometric sequence. This is also called advanced multiplication or division. In this sequence, the common difference in between the successive terms. Between any two consecutive terms, the difference is common. But in this sequence, between any two consecutive terms, the ratio is common. So this is talking about difference, and this sequence is talking about ratio. So there are two different sequences that we have to study. One is called arithmetic sequence that talks about addition and subtraction. One is called geometric sequence that talks about multiplication and division. Is everything clear up till now?
Yes.
Yes.
Today we are only going to learn about arithmetic sequence. Like we will solve questions related to arithmetic sequence, inshallah. Okay. So first of all, before starting the exercise, let me tell you one formula for arithmetic sequence. An, which is equal to A1 plus n minus 1 into D. What is A1? This is called the first term. What is An? This is called the nth term. What is n? This is the number of terms. And what is D? This is called the common difference. Now Sn, how to find the sum of the arithmetic sequences? I think maybe sum is not included in your syllabus in this exercise of the book, but I'm just giving you the formula. 2A1 plus n minus 1 into D. So what is n? N is the number of terms, A1 is the first term, D is the common difference. So if you apply this formula, you can get the sum of any number of terms of the arithmetic sequence. And what is D? D is the common difference. Like in the above example, the common difference was -4. So D was -4. But how to calculate D? D is between any two consecutive terms, an minus 1. Means the difference of any two consecutive terms. This is an minus 1, this is an, obviously. So 7 minus 3 is -4. So these are the few formulas for arithmetic sequence. We are going to use the first one in all of our exercise, and first one will help us solve the questions easily. Okay, let's start. Okay, find the formula for the general term of each of the following sequences. Part A. Let me guide you with how we are going to do them, and inshallah it will be very easy for you to do. Okay. First of all, looking at the first expression, the formula is an, which is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now tell me, What is A? A is the first term. What is the first term of the sequence?
7.
Plus n minus 1. Now they're saying find the general term. It means we are not specific like to find a 100th term or 200 term or 1000 term. We just need n general term. So it means n will remain as n. Okay. Now D. What is the common difference between the numbers? 13 minus 7?
6.
6. 6 is the common difference. Very good. Okay. 7 plus 6n minus 6, which will be equal to
7 minus 6 will be 1,
7 minus 6.
6 and plus 1.
So how easily you get the general formula? You just not need to think a lot. Just how easily you get a general formula. Now let's check. This check part is just for understanding. This is not the part of the question. Let's check. If we put the value of n1, so what should we get? 6 times 1 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So we get the first value. Let's find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth value. A5, which is equal to 6 into 5 plus 1. 6 5 is 30. 30 plus 1, 31. So we
31.
get the fifth value. So we are getting the correct values. It means the general formula we calculated is correct. It means by putting any value of n, we can find the any value of the arithmetic sequence by using this formula, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now coming to the B part. Okay, now the most important part over here is the common difference. How did we calculate it common difference? 13 minus 7. 13 minus 7 is 6.
Tower.
Okay, now in the B part, what will be the common difference? Minus 1 minus 4. Minus 1 plus 4 is equal to 3. The common difference in B part is 3. Are you getting it? Okay,
Yes.
for the B part, an is
Yes.
equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, what is the first term in the B part?
Minus 4.
Minus 4.
Plus n minus 1. What is d? Difference?
3.
3. Minus 4 plus 3n minus 3. So it means 3n minus 7. So an is equal to 3n minus 7. Okay, we can even check it for our satisfaction. For example, n is 1. So a1 would be equal to 3 minus 7, which is equal to minus 4. So we check the first term, which is coming correct. Got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Clear to anyone? Okay, I'm giving you 1 minute to do part C yourself.
Done.
Okay, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So what is the first term?
60.
60,
60.
good. Plus, and what is the common difference?
7.
7. So you get 60 plus 7n minus 7. So you got 7n plus 53. Okay, D part. Try the D part, please. Done.
कर रहा हूँ.
Done.
Okay. So tell me, what is A?
A is 14.
Plus n minus 1. What is D?
3.
3. So we
Hmm.
get 14 plus 3n minus 3. So we get 3n.
Plus 11.
Is there any mistake?
No.
No.
Plus 11.
Let me check again. 11 minus 14 is minus 3. So the difference would be minus 3. I'm just telling you it how to find the difference. Subtract second term from the first term. So you will do 11 minus 13, which is equal to minus 3. So difference is going to be minus 3. So there is a mistake. Minus 3n plus 3. So you will get minus 3n plus 17. This will be your journal term. Got it?
Hmm.
Clear, everyone? The only
Clear.
mistake we are going to do in the arithmetic sequence questions is to find the difference. If you can calculate the right difference, you can easily find the right answer. Students normally do mistakes in calculating the difference. Okay, coming to question number 2. Consider the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. Write down next two terms of the sequence. Okay, this is easy one. Can you tell me the next two terms?
18, 21.
18, 21. Find in terms of n a formula for nth term of the sequence. Again, nth term of the sequence, first of all, we need to check if the difference is constant or not. So let's say 6 minus 3 is 3. 9 minus 6 is 3. So the difference is constant. So it means we can use arithmetic sequence. So for the arithmetic sequence, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 times t. So what is a? 3 plus n minus 1, and the difference is 3. So 3 plus 3n minus 3. So 3n. So the answer would be 3n, because 3 minus 3 is 0. So an is equal to 3n. Okay. Now the third part is find the 105th term. So how to find? Just put 105 instead of n. 3 times 105. So what you will get? 3 times 105. Everyone participate.
3 5s are 15. 5
Uh,
0.
315.
Very good.
Yes, ma'am. 315.
Very good. Okay, keep on participating, everyone. Okay.
Yes. Ma'am, are these questions from D2?
From D3, chapter 3.
Okay.
Okay, consider the sequence 10, 14, 18, 22, 26. Now let's check the difference. 14 minus 10 is 4. 18 minus 14 is 4. So it means that there is a common difference. We can go for the arithmetic sequence. Write down the next two terms of the sequence. Okay, tell me the next two terms.
30, 34.
30 and 34. Number 2. Write in terms of n a formula for the nth term of the sequence. Because this is an arithmetic sequence, I will use the same formula, a plus n minus 1 into d. The first term is 10 plus n minus 1. I need to find the nth term. And what is the common difference?
4.
4. 14 minus 10 is 4. So 10 plus 4n minus 4. So 10 minus 4 is
6.
6. So the general term is 4n plus. Okay. So find the 200th term of the sequence. So a 200, which is equal to 4 times 200 plus 6.
800. 806.
806.
806.
806. Very good. So they are easy for you, na?
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
They're not difficult. They're
Ma'am,
very
they are
easy.
almost the questions from D2.
Because they have just changed the editions now, they have merged the chapters. Now from D2, this chapter has been finished. Okay, the first four figures of sequences are shown as okay. So in the first line, you can see there is one dot and the line is divided into two parts. Then there are two dots and the line is divided into one, two, three parts. Then three dots and the line is divided into one, two, three, four parts. Four dots line will be divided into five parts. If there will be five dots, the line will be divided into six parts. And if there will be six dots, line will be divided into seven parts. Isn't it easy?
Yes.
Okay. So write down the number of segments there will be when 49 points divide the given line segment. So if there will be 49 points, how many lines will be there?
48.
No, who is saying 48? There will be 49 points. 49 points. 50 lines. Okay, third one. Now, how many points are needed to divide a given line segment into 101 segments? If there are 101 segments, this is one segment, this is two segments, three, four, five. If there are 101 segments, how many points?
100.
Very good, 100. Okay, first four figures of the sequence are shown. So the first circle is the only long circle with no intersection. So number one circle has no intersection, zero intersections. Second, two circles have one intersection. Three circles have two
Two
intersections.
intersections.
Four circles have three
3.
intersections. Five circles have four.
4.
4.
Six circles have
5.
five.
5.
So n circles
6.
have n minus one intersections. Right? Okay.
Yes.
Find the value of n for which the circles will have 28 intersections. So if the 28 in if there are so we know if there are 28 intersections for intersections column you will go in the last. So 28 should be equal to
29.
n minus 1.
29.
28 plus 1 is equal to n. So n is equal to 29.
29.
Very good. The nth term of a sequence is given by 2n square plus 1. Write down the first four terms of the sequence. Okay, so this is very easy. Nth term is 2n square plus 1. First term, okay. First term of the sequence would be 2, 1 square plus 1, which is equal to 2 plus 1 is 3. Then second term of the sequence would be 2, 2 square plus 1. 2 squared is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1, 9. Third term of the sequence is 2, 3 square plus 1, 3 times 3 is 9, 2 is 18, plus 1, 19. Fourth term of the sequence would be 2, 4 square plus 1. What will you get? 33. Are you all getting 33?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. By comparing the sequence, okay, the first four terms of another sequence is 1, 4, 17, 31. The first four terms of another sequence is 1, 4, 17, 31. By comparing this sequence with a sequence in part A, write down in terms of n the formula for nth term of the sequence. Okay. So what will be the formula for nth term of the sequence? For 1, 7, 17, 31. So can we write like this 2n square minus 1? How? Let's check this one. For first term, 2, 1 square minus 1 is equal to 1. We got the first term. Second term, 2, 2 square minus 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 minus 1, 7. We got the second term. So this formula is working for this term. Now, how can we calculate this formula? Because this is not an arithmetic sequence. 7 minus 1 is 6. 17 minus 7 is 10. 13 minus 17 is something else. So this is just that you have to do it like this. That 1 square, because 2, this is 7. So 6, we should get 6 and we'll subtract something. Or you will get, either you will get 6 and you will add 1, or either you will get 8 and you will subtract 1. So you just need to think. This is the thinking part of the sequences, okay? So you just need to think that if you get 2 times 2, it would be 2 square would be 4 times 2 is 8. So for 8, you need to subtract 1, you will get 7. So similarly, for if it is 3, 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 2 is 18. So from 18, you have to subtract 1, which will give you 17. So this is the thinking part of the question, which will help you get the general term of the formula. Okay, now the second part is find the 388th term. This is part 1, this is part 2. Now because we have the general formula, we can easily find the 388th term. 2, 388 square minus 1. Okay, what will we get?
775.
775. 388 square multiply by 2. 388 square.
301087.
301087. Very good.
087.
Very good. Okay. Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the next question is, the first 4 figures of the sequences are shown. So 1, 2, 3, 4 figures are shown. Draw the next 2 figures of the sequence. Can you people draw?
Okay.
Because
Yes,
this
ma'am.
what is happening in this figure, in the figure number 1? If we just zoom it out, so this is 1 and 2 lines below, and on the side there are 1 and 2 lines, but here it's 1 2 3 and 1 2 3. Here it's 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. So similarly it moves on 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So the next line will be containing 6 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and then 7 on the bottom, 7 on the top. So this is what is going to happen in the next 2 figures. Okay, so you can, I think you will be able to draw it. Complete the table. For the first figure, okay, for the first figure, number of small triangles are 1, 2, 3, 4. For the second figure, number of triangles are 9. What about the third figure?
16.
Okay, what about the fourth figure?
25.
So what is happening here? 2 square, 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square
49.
49.
So it means at the last there would be
7 square.
Square.
no.
Square.
Now this is the this is a
N
critical
square.
point.
Teacher, N square.
No, not n square. Look carefully.
N square minus 1. No,
No,
plus 1. Plus 1.
n plus 1 whole square. How? You can see it's 1 over here. So we write 1 plus 1 whole square. That is 2 square. If it's 2, we write 3 square. If it's 3, we write 4 square. If it's 4, we write 5 square. Then 5, we write 6 square. Then 6, we write 7 square. So if it's n, we're going to write n plus 1 whole square. Getting it?
Yes.
Okay. So find the number of triangles in the 20th figure. Now because we get for the nth one, we can find for 20th one, 20 plus 1 whole square, which is equal to 21 whole square. So 21 whole square is equal to 441. Find the value of n for which the figure has 121 small triangles. So they are saying the figure has 121 small triangles. So it means n plus fourth part. N plus 1 whole square is equal to 121 because they are saying the small triangles are 121. So we need to find n. So taking square root on both sides, we will get n plus 1 is equal to 11 and n is equal to 11 minus 1, 10. So because we are talking about number of triangles, we are only going to take the positive numbers when taking the square root. Is everything clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. For the last chapter that we have completed, chapter number 1, the test will be on Monday. Monday there will be a test for D3-MATHS and chapter number 1. Okay.
Okay.
I will also post it in the group. Okay. Question number 8. Consider the following number pattern. Okay. So 4 is 1 times 4, 10 is 2 times 5, 18 is 3 times 6, 28 is 4 times 7. So 208 is k into k plus 3. Right on the 6th line. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. What will be the 5th line?
5 into 8.
2, 3, 4. That will be 5 into 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it would be equal to 40. What
Okay.
will be the 6th line now?
6 into 9.
Which will be equal to
54.
54.
54. So we are done with the first part. Now second part is find the value of k. So 208, which is equal to k times k plus 3. So 208 is equal to k square plus 3k. So k square plus 3k minus 208 is equal to 0. So everyone knows the
YouTube algorithms
mid
change.
midterm breaking formula. So let's find the factors. 2 times 1 is 2, 0, 4 is 8, 2 times 5 is 10, 2 is 4, 2 times 2 is 4, 6 is 12, 2 times 1 is 2, 3 is 6, and 13 times 1 is 13. So it means we have 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. So k square. I am not making you learn how to use the midterm breaking formula. I post it, everyone knows how to use midterm breaking formula. So taking k common, k plus 16 minus 13 common, k plus 16, which is equal to 0. So k plus 16, k minus 13, which is equal to 0. So k will be equal to minus 16 and k will be equal to 13, and we are only going to take the positive. So k is equal to 13 is the right answer. Yes.
Ma'am, can you explain this question again?
From which part?
Ma'am, part number 2. The
Part number
midterm
2.
breaking formula.
They are saying decide the value of k. So we
Yes.
know that from the question, we know that 208 is equal to k plus 3. So now 208 is equal to k plus 3, this step. Then k times k is k square plus k times 3 is 3k. Got it? So we
Yes.
take everything on this side. So 208 will come on the right side. It will become minus 208, which is equal to 0. Correct? Now,
Yes.
from this part, what we have to do, we have to factorize them. For factorizing a quadratic equation, we use midterm breaking. So we will factorize 208. 208. When we factorize 208, we get these are all the factors of 208. Now we need to take the product of two factors that will give you the answer 3. So you can see 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 18, 8 times 2 is 16. So 16 minus 13 is 3. So therefore 16 times 3 should be 16 times 13 will be 208, and you have to either add them or subtract them to get the middle term. This is called middle term breaking. So 16 minus 13k will give you 3k. So when you subtract k plus 16, and when you take 13 common from these two terms, minus 13 is common, you get k plus 16 here. So you got k plus 16 and k plus 16. So if you take k plus 16 common, and k minus 18 will come over here. So you got k is equal to minus 16 and k is equal to plus 13.
Yes.
Yes, is it clear? Yes, Asif?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we are done with question number 8. We're coming to question number 9, inshallah. Okay. Consider the following pattern. Okay. So now they're saying this is a pattern given, and the question is write down the fifth line in the pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What will be the fifth line? 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square. It means 6 square, which is equal to 5. If it is 5 over here, they have written 4 plus 1. So if it is 6 over here, I should write 5 plus
5
1.
plus 1. 5 plus 1 square.
And here it is the 5 square is 25, so 6 square is 36. And here I should write 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11. I will add one more odd number, right? Because they're just adding the odd numbers. So I just add one more odd number. So you can take the sum, calculate the sum of all these numbers. You will get 36. You can try this. Are you getting 36?
Yes.
Okay. So we are done with the first part. Now second part, if b is equal to 169, so b is equal to 169, what will be c square? So if 169 is 13 square,
13.
so what
13
will be
square.
d plus 1? We have to do, if it is
12.
6, we have to do 5 plus 1. So we have to do 12 plus 1. Very good. So what will be a over here? So a is the problem. So we have to start calculating. How can you find a? So it means you have to write 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus 17. Let's calculate till 17 if you get 169 or not. What did you get?
23 plus 25. 25. Till 25, it's 169.
19, then 21, then 23, and the last would be 25. The 25 is going to give you the correct answer. It is 169. So the value of a will be a is equal to 25. The
25.
value of b is already given 169. Value of c is given 13.
13.
And value of d is given 12.
12.
Is this question clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, other students, is this clear to
Yes.
everyone? You can take a minute to look at this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now what is this question saying to us? Question number 10. A restaurant has only small square tables that can be joined to and to form a large long table. Each small square table can seat only one person on each side. Study the diagram. So figure 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so number of people 4. For the first table, 4 people can sit. And number of tables are 4 minus 2 by 2, that is 1 table. Now, number of people 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people can sit. And the number of tables are 6 minus 2 by 2, 2 tables, 1 and 2 tables. Okay, if 8 people are, then we have to find 8 minus 2 by 2, which is equal to 6 by 2, 3 tables. 10, 10 minus 2 by 2, which is equal to 8 by 2, 4 tables. 12 minus 2 by 2, which is equal to 10 by 2, 5 tables. 14 minus 2 by 2, which is equal to 12 by 2, 6 tables. So this is what we have to complete the table. Okay, now number of tables 1. So number of peoples will be 2 into 1 plus 2, 4. 2 into 2 plus 2, 6. Now what will happen here? 3 into 2. How are you going to form the formula? You can see 2 into 1 plus 2.
It's
This
going to be
2
2
and
into
this 2
3.
is constant. It's going to be 2 into 3 plus 2. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2, 8. 2 into 4 plus 2. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2, 10. Then 2 into 5 plus 2. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 2, 12. Then 2 into 6 plus 2. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 2, 14. Okay, how many tables will be needed to seat 20 people? Now they're saying if there are about 20 people to sit, how many tables? This is number of tables. Formula for number of tables is here. How many tables will be needed to sit 20 people? Okay, so it would be 20 minus 2 by 2, which is equal to 18 by 2, which is equal to
9.
9. Then 30 people. It means 30 minus 2 by 2. And the formulas are already given in the
14.
question. 28 by 2, which is equal to 14. Okay. Then we have part C, part 1. How many people can be seated? So number of people formula is this.
46.
If there are 22 tables, okay. 2 times 222 plus 2, which is equal to 44 plus 2, which is equal to 46. Very good. Okay. And then part 2, 2 times 36 plus 2, which is equal to 72 plus 2, which is equal to 74.
74.
4.
Clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So what is this question saying? The diagram shows a line segment AB on which 18 points are marked. P1, P2, P3, and P18. 18 points are marked. Study the diagram below and complete the table. So AB, there is no point. AB, there is 1 point. AB, there is 2 points. AB, there is 3 points. So if there are 2 points, no, number of points on the line segment AB, including the points A and B. So we need to include the points A and B. So there are 2 points, the number of lines would be 1. If there are 3 points, 1, 2, 3, number of lines segments would be 3. Not possible. Number of points on line segment, including the points A and B. So if there are 2 points, the number of lines would be 1. But okay, if there are 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, how many line segments should be there? There should be 3 line segments.
Yes.
What is the total number of possible line segments? Okay, let's do for 4. If there are 4 points, how to find the number of line segments? It means it would be 4 times, according to the formula they have given, 4 minus 2 by 2, which will be equal to 4 times 2 by 2, which is equal to 4. No.
Four.
Ma'am, it will be 4.
But there are not 4 line segments, na? There are 3 line segments, isn't it? According to their formula, I cannot understand. Because there are number of points on the line are 2.
No,
So
ma'am,
if we
in
do like,
figure number, they have started from figure number 2.
okay. So they have started from figure number 2. So there are 2 points. So how many line segments? 2 into 2 minus 1 is 1 by 2. So there is 1 line segment. This is correct. Now, if they have 3 points. So if they have 3 points, so they have 3 into 3 minus 1 by 2.
3.
3 minus 1 is 2. So there should be 3 line segments. So are there 3 line segments?
No, ma'am.
No.
There will
Is
be
this
two
what
line segments.
Yes. So there is some mistake in the formula, no? There should be 2 over here. Let's see if there is 2 over here. So it would be 3 times 2 minus 1 would be 1 by 2. No. Or if we write 3 over here, 3 minus 1, we can write 3 here too. Maybe. Yes. 3 times 3 minus 1 is 2 by 3, and then we get 2. Let's try for 4. If we write 4 times 4 minus 1, we should write 4 here too. So it would be 4
3.
times 4 minus 1 is 3 by 4. Yes, now this is correct. So there is a mistake over here. There should be 3 over here, okay? Like this, you cannot get the correct answer. Now you get for the four number of points are 4. The line segments are 1, 2, 3. So this is the correct answer, right? So now for 5, let's check more. For 5 times 5 minus 1 by 5 is equal to 5 times 4 by 5 is equal to 4. Yes. So 6 times 6 minus 1 by 6 will be give you 6. 6 times 5 by 6, which is equal to 5. Now 7 times 7 minus 1 by 7 is going to give you 7 times 6 by 7, which is equal to 6. Got it? So we have completed the table. What is the total number of possible line segments in figure 1? So where is the figure 1? Do we have any figure 1?
No.
We don't have any figure 1. Or are they asking about any other figure? Is this misprint? Can you people check on your actual book? That is it figure 1? Like we don't have any figure 1 here.
We have figure
Okay,
one.
okay. We have figure
Again,
1. We have figure 1. We have
yes.
figure 1 here. This. Okay. So what will be the possible number of line segments in figure 1? Okay. So how many points are there? There are 18 P points, and we will include the point A and point B. So there will be total 20 points. So for the 20 points, we will do 20 times 20 minus 1 by 20, which will be equal to 20
19.
times 19 by 20, which is equal to 19 line segments. So are they asking about, yes, what is the total number of possible line segments? So yes, there would be 19 line segments for the figure 1. Yes. Okay. Is everything clear?
Yes.
Yes.
There was a small mistake, so you can just handle this mistake. And apart from this, we have completed the first exercise of our new chapter, Alhamdulillah. So keep on practicing all of the questions by yourself, by your hand. So it will help you boost your confidence about doing the questions. And we will, inshallah, take the test of chapter number 1 on Monday.
Yes, ma'am.
Take care.